Right everyone, so little update as to what's going on with Vantage Markets now. I went into my local Lloyds bank today here in Norwich. Spoke to a very helpful lady. It seems that her whole job and career now is built around people defrauding everyone, which is a shame, isn't it? So we live in a dishonest world. I'm still not getting no replies from Vantage Markets in regards to the list of questions that I've asked them. I've asked them several times who they bank with. Several times have they requested a chargeback stroke payment in error from their bank to the bank that they sent the money to. Completely deny outright to answer these questions. Each time I email, the only response was check your ARN number, get us a letter from the bank. As explained, Lloyds Banking Group UK do not send letters. They do not send emails. It's all automated. So today, after speaking to this lady in Lloyds, she produced me with this. This is, I'm going to cover my details up so you can't see it. This is a bank statement, and it clearly states on this bank statement, this statement was printed in branch with my sort code on the 20th of September 2024, a time of 9:05. And on that, the bank have also put a registered stamp on that. The only people that have that stamp is Lloyds Banking Group. She said to me that that's enough evidence alone to show Vantage Markets that this is my bank account. The other thing I attached was this, my driving licence, which clearly has a picture of myself. I've hid my name, address, date of birth up. And what else I attached was a copy of my bank card. And on the back, it's got my name, the bank details, account number, bank card number, etc. She confirmed with her fraud department at Lloyds that that is more than significant evidence to prove that that bank account belongs to me. I've taken selfies with it, even included my driving licence. I've sent them all over to Vantage Markets, and they point blank refuse to acknowledge my email. I also attached in there a copy of my bank statement from when I opened that account up with Vantage. I also copied with that my ID, my driving licence, and my bank card. There's no reason now for them to dispute who I am, where I live, etc. They have all my personal information. They could technically commit fraud and go spend my money now with the information that I've gave them, let alone deposit money into my account that belongs to me. Also, I want to show everyone on here, because I hope Vantage watch this. I made a withdrawal process for £2,750. And that £2,750 was from this account ending 579. That's a copy of the deposit we made in February 2024 for £20,000. In there, terms and conditions with withdrawals, I'll read you the first couple of lines. To ensure compliance with anti-money laundering, counter-terrorism financing, AML, CTF rules and regulations, Vantage enforces a policy whereby withdrawals are processed exclusively to the same account. So, this deposit we made in 2024 for the account 579 of £20,000. We made a withdrawal for £2,750. And you can see clearly stated on there, it's 579. And you'll also see on there, there's another withdrawal from the account 579 that we didn't make. This one, the one we didn't make, came into my bank account. This one has not. So in regards to their policy, anti-terrorism, anti-money laundering, we have deposited money into the account 579 with one card bank. We deposit £20,000, no more, no less. We have made one withdrawal on that account, which was for £2,750. That hasn't gone into my account. that hasn't returned to the same account that deposited those funds. So in line with their terms and conditions, they're broken their anti-money laundering rule and anti-terrorism rule, which clearly states that this company does not give a toss about your money. That they do not care that they've sent their money and redirected it somewhere. Fortunately, I'm an honest guy. I'm not going to go fly a plane into a building. I'm not going to go blow a bus up. But it clearly shows that if a terrorist, a drug dealer, etc., wants to launder money, Vantage Markets is the way to do it. I've also had another conversation with a bank since, and they told me to get in touch with their regulator, which I have done. Obviously, being in the Cayman Islands, I was a bit dubious as to what they would be, how they conduct themselves, etc. I registered a complaint on their website in regards to Vantage. They were already listed on their Vantage Markets Global, and I was able to subsequently click on their link to confirm they were the company. Within 5 minutes, the regulator contacted me back. Vantage Markets, it takes at least 24 hours now, and they do not respond with any information that you've asked for. It's just a pure copy and paste. So, fingers crossed, Vantage Markets have all the information now. Their regulator has it. Lloyds Bank, the FSA, and the Financial Ombudsman all have this information. If you've seen my reviews on Trustpilot, send me a message. I've got a few people who've also had a few problems with them now. We can give you a bit of advice, etc. But please, please, please do not use Vantage Markets. You're not using Australian, UK-based regulated company. You think you are, but then they set your account up in the Cayman Islands, so you are not protected. Fingers crossed, their regulator in the Cayman Islands comes through. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do.